Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Today I wanted to post a video on a news update from Ghost on Need for Speed. Basically, in short, there's a new update coming out February 3rd, and it has quite a few things. To be honest, this is something I've been waiting for since since the beta, man. This is incredible. So I have the update here, and I'm gonna read through it, and I'm gonna leave the link in the description. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to read some of the important stuff and then leave the link to their website so you can go and check it out for yourselves. Now, since they go into a lot of detail in here, I'm gonna pull up the article I saw on PlayStation Lifestyle, which sums it up pretty much. Now, right. Basically, okay, this is the list of things. New feature called Wrap Sharing. Another feature called Snapshot Pro mode. I'm going to explain those two in a second. A new splash screen, which gives players information on what is included in the new updates from the living game. A new snapshot overview screen in the Need for Speed Network menu, so you can find out more about your snapshots. Improvements to kickbacks and likes on snapshots. Over 100 new customization items for a variety of cars. License plates are back, meaning you can apply around 10 different license plates to your car for more in-depth customization. We've made more improvements and bug fixes to multiplayer. You can now play with like-minded people. If you want to play competitive, then you can now select this option when matchmaking and join a world with people who also want to play competitive. There's three new trophies or achievements. You can drive through a gas station and repair your car on the fly, which this is fucking awesome. A variety of tweaks and improvements, including AI, player feedback, gameplay, and world. Fixed a couple of bugs for Eddie's challenge and multiple stability fixes. Now, from what I just read, oh my god, alright, I'm gonna explain the two features, let's see why I'm so excited, but the fact that small things like this, like the fact that I can choose who I want to play with before I join, meaning, if I select the ability to, I was saying, if you want to play with people that are competitive just like you, like if you want to go and race other people, if that's your thing, you can now select that before you join the world. And this just makes it easier, because a lot of times you find people like just playing and you want to compete with them, you even challenge them and they won't accept, they just drive off, or they're doing their own thing, so you don't always get to race people. Also, the fact that there's 3 new trophies, that's cool. I mean, I like to collect trophies. You can also repair your car driving through a gas station like you could in multiple Need for Speeds before. I haven't played them all, but if I remember right, Hot Pursuit had that, Most Wanted had that, and that was a feature that I remember from Burnout Paradise back in the day. That's pretty nice, because I always used to say this, okay, you finish a race and you want your car to look nice, and it would just really suck that you had to go back to the garage and then have to go and teleport back to wherever you were, or it's time, like unnecessary time that it took. Another Let me see. Okay, another thing is the new customization items, and I'll get to that in a second. I'm going to explain to you guys what the wrap sharing is in the Snapshot Pro. So, let me pull up the article. Okay, Snapshot Pro. I'm going to read this to you directly from the article. Building an awesome ride is only part of the fun. The other is showcasing it for the world to see. That's why we're introducing Snapshot Pro, a mode which will allow you to create some stunning photos of your favorite car. Okay, pretty basic. Hit start to get to the phone screen, then select Snapshot Pro from the phone menu. You'll then be able to maneuver the camera around the car, apply a number of custom settings such as depth of field, brightness, contrast, vignette, saturation, and more. You'll also be able to apply a number of preset filters, allowing you to achieve great results in a very short amount of time. And then the article shows this is an example of a shot that you can create. Now this is nice because, as you may know, before basically all you could do is just go to the garage, like I'm doing right now, press R3, and you take a snapshot. That's it. You'd be outside, you do the same. There's not much you could do. So then people would get creative and try to get that right angle, or you could apply here. I'm gonna exit the garage. You could change the camera view, and if you would put it to the one the default one that the game gives you, the one with the action cameras and everything, the camera automatically starts to move around the car, and you can get a nice angle like that. But this just makes it way easier. This is something, I know people are gonna complain, oh, this is stuff that should have been, but the fact that they're adding it now, this is something they didn't have to do, but they just keep improving the game. And really, this is awesome, to be honest. So like I was saying, camera, this is what I mean. If you stay still and you leave this camera view, it should start to move automatically. There. And this is how you can get a nice snapshot without the HUD interfering. You know what I mean? Like right there, bam, snapshot. And that's a pretty decent snapshot. So now that they're adding this, Snapshot Pro is really, really nice. Moving on to wrap sharing. This personally is something I wanted so much. This is something some of you might remember from Midnight Club Los Angeles. It's very similar. If you remember, you could upload your car, and basically people could buy it off of you. I mean, you would keep your car, but they would just buy a copy of it. You would make the money off of it, of course, but this would allow for people to get customized cars instantly, right? It wasn't so much for the performance or the exterior. I mean, for the bumpers and stuff, because that you can do yourself. But the decals that people, these wraps. I'm not sure what it was called back in Midnight Club, but the way people would create these cars, whether it was something unique, like they would blend. I remember very specifically Batman and Superman. They would create so the car looked like it was half, like it was colliding. Then there were silly ones like the McDonald's logo, or you would see this really nice tuner, like underground style cars, or you would see what people made cars from movies like the Fast and the Furious, and you can buy these cars already made, and you'd have to go and make them. So the fact that excuse me, sorry, the fact that you can share it now, I remember I tweeted Need for Speed, and I know many other people were asking for this, the ability to share your wraps, and to be able to get some from other people as well. It's not just sharing to show off, you know what I mean? Because they could have just added, just sharing wraps, and then you can vote on it, and that's it. But here you can actually buy it. And so I'm going to read to you guys what it says. Since launch, we've constantly been blown away by the talent and creativity being shown by the Need for Speed community when it comes to wrap creation. We've seen wraps inspired by past Need for Speed games, comic books, films, and much more. Wrap sharing has been one of the most requested features to date, and because of this, we're adding a new option within the Paint and Wrap section that will allow you to browse and download wraps shared by other players. If you're a wrap creator, then simply mark your creation as shareable, and it'll show up for everyone else. Downloading and applying a community-made wrap is as easy as heading into the Community Wrap section in the Paint and Wrap section, finding one that you like, and hitting the download button. Once downloaded, You'll be then able to apply it to your ride and even edit it and tweak it should you wish. Now this is, like I said, it's awesome. But we're going to move on. Customization items. I'm just going to read it. Customization continues to be something we see you talking about and requesting more of, which is why will be following in the footsteps of the Legends update and adding another 100 new customization items in this update. In total, 11 new cars will be getting new parts. This includes the Ford Focus RS, Chevrolet Camaro Z28, the BMW M3 E92, the Ford Mustang Boss 302, Ford Mustang Fox Body, the Ford Mustang GT, Mazda MX-5 2015, the Nissan 180SX Type X, the Nissan Silvia Spec R, the Subaru BRZ Premium, and the Subaru Impreza WRX. So this is awesome. I mean, I remember they added a few parts for the Honda Civic and a few other cars, but it wasn't really, it's not what people wanted, you know. It wasn't the cars that, at least in my opinion, were the ones that were used a lot. But you know, they keep adding, and I expect that they'll keep doing this, which is really exciting. As I said, you can now add a new license plate. I'm not gonna go too much into that. It's just there's many of them with some of the cities from previous games, including Bayview from Need for Speed Underground 2, I believe. Gas stations, like I said. New trophies. With new trophies here, I'll read it. Filter Addict. Take a snapshot with a filter in Snapshot Pro mode. Rap artists share a rap with the Need for Speed community. And climbing the ranks. Reach monthly rank 10 by completing daily challenges, which is pretty easy. Alongside this, you know, they'll have some new stability improvements and just improvements to the overall game to make it smoother. So I'm really excited for this update, and it's very, very soon. February 3rd, my bad. So just a few days. I hope you guys enjoyed this update. Be sure to go check out the link. You can go and read it yourself. You know, there's more details on the other stuff being added. And yeah, thanks for watching.